Okay, so I stumbled upon something pretty interesting this evening. Now, take this all with a huge grain of salt. This source is not confirmed. Never heard of this person before. Just happened to stumble across it online. Thought it was pretty interesting. So, make a video about it. Now, I won't be putting a link to this in the description for two reasons. One, it's probably BS anyway. And two, on the off chance that it's not, keeping it all to myself. Yeah. So, first off, this site wasn't even in English. I have no idea what language this was. It looked like it could be Indian. No, it wasn't German. I think it was Indian. I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, um, when I was viewing it on my PS3 browser of all things, um, most of it automatically translated most of it to English, and I just happened to be searching the web for Wii U news, and I came across this. Guess it's like a tech blog or something. This guy supposedly talks to these insiders in the industry, asks them questions, and he answers them. And he just happened to have some interesting tidbits about the Wii U. Some things I haven't, for the most part, haven't heard from anybody. So that's why I'm posting this. Now, first off, he says that the Wii U is going to have a 6-core CPU. Now, everything released so far says it's been either 3 or 4. So this is the first time I've heard of somebody saying that it was 6-core. It says that it's a 6-core CPU with 4 threads each core for a total of 24 threads. So, in case you're taking notes, that completely destroys the Xbox 360. It also says that there's 1 gig of system RAM and 1 gig of GPU memory. So a total of 2 gigs of RAM, which is more than we could pretty much ask for the Wii U. And he says that all of the cores are clocked at 2.8 gigahertz. Now, the Xbox tri-core CPUs are clocked in at 3.2 gigahertz, but there's 3 of them. This one supposedly has 6. Now, he says that there's a turbo boost feature on the CPUs that brings them to 3.6 gigahertz, but not all cores can run at this turbo speed. Actually, only two of the cores at a time. And then he says Wii is 3 times the 360. Now, he doesn't say if he's talking about regards to the CPU or the GPU. He's probably talking about the CPU, because next he says that the GPU does not have the raw grunt like the 360 and the PS3. And when he says that, it sounds to me like he's talking about raw numbers. Now, if you guys go back last generation, the GameCube didn't have the same raw numbers, not even close to raw numbers. Raw meaning not possible in real life numbers as the PS2 or the Xbox. And yet the GameCube ended up with the games pushing the most polygons at the highest frames per second. Now, another interesting thing he says is that there's a Wii U SDK that's going around that has 2 GPUs. But he says it only adds about 30% more performance, as devs need the more GPU for the Wii U controller. So he's saying that they're trying a SDK that has 2 GPUs, pretty much so that the Wii U controller has a little more breathing room. or actually so that the GPU has more breathing room because of the Wii U controller being, I guess, so taxing. It says also that the final SDK is said to have improved shaders and will be around six times as powerful as 360 and PS3, and have an resolution output of 2K. He also says that 3 gigs of RAM is the max that the Wii U will have total, which is a ton. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about these. I won't be posting the link for reasons I stated before. Um, yeah, but rest assured, I didn't make this up. I know a lot of you guys probably are thinking that, but let me know what you guys think. If this is true, it sounds like a pretty beastly system. Oh, also, I wanted to post that he said earlier, I guess a few days before, he said that, well, actually, not him, the person, one of the insiders that he talks to, I guess, was at the game development conference, and says that that insider uh, saw Unreal Engine 4 running, and that the Wii U is able to run Unreal Engine 4 at 720p native and upscale at 1080p. So it can't run it Unreal Engine 4 native at 1080p, but it can upscale it, like kind of like how most PS3 and 360 games now run 1080p by upscaling. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Just wanted to share this with you guys. Late.